Hello. How is everybody's day going? Is everybody as sleepy as I am today? Oh, my microphone. Is everybody as sleepy as I am today? I think we should just start calling this Roll Out of Bed and Wake Up with Genna and start your day. Who is still in bed? Who has been up an extended point of time? Hello, hello. Let me know who is here. Let me know where you are calling from. Let me know if you guys are wide awake or if you're ready to go back to sleep. Let me know about any dreams that you had. Me in bed, yeah. Mary Kate, can I come? Can I come join you in bed? We can have a cuddle fest. How is everyone doing? All right, let's see who's here. Hello, Mary Kay. Hello, Mossy. Hello, Karen. Hello, Naomi. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Helena. Hello, Michelle. Yay! Oh, I love it. I love it. Walked my dog twice, but meditation in a bit in bed. Yay! Mossy, are you new here? I don't think I've seen your beautiful face before. Are you new? Well, I'm not in bed, but I am in my meditation cubby, and I'm extra comfy cozy today. Good morning. I didn't sleep well last night. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought today, I got a little hair in my mouth. I thought today maybe we could talk about dreams. Who's been remembering their dreams lately? Yay! Well, thank you. Thank you for joining. Oh, I adore you too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I adore each and every one of you guys as well. I thank you for just being here, just coming, supporting me, supporting each other. You guys are absolutely beautiful and you're wonderful, and I am so beyond grateful for you. So thank you. Yeah, I had a hard time getting out of bed this morning. My alarm went off at 6, and then I was in the middle of a dream. I was dreaming about a wedding. I'm a wedding planner, if anybody doesn't know. I have a wedding planning business. So I had a dream that I was working, and when my alarm went off at 6, I was at a wedding rehearsal, and I was trying to organize the wedding rehearsal. And then I went back to bed, and at 7:30, I was still sleeping. And my partner woke me up again, and I said, I'm still dreaming about the wedding. So then at 7:30, I was still dreaming about the wedding, but now I was actually at the wedding instead of at the rehearsal. So the whole dream had really progressed like a movie. And I thought that was so fascinating. It wasn't anything, mysterious or really magical. It was pretty practical, my dream. I mean, the dream didn't exactly make sense, but I thought it was fascinating that, like, when I got woken up at 6, I was dreaming that I was facilitating the wedding rehearsal, and then when I got woken up at 7:30, I was still dreaming about the wedding. So it was really like a movie that was going on for a long period of time. Oh, you get nightmares. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dreams and nightmares are a way for us to work out things in our subconscious mind instead of us working things out in our conscious mind. Hello, Leanne. Hello, hello, hello. I will say, though, for some reason, the minute that I come on with you guys, I just wake up. Like, I feel like my whole energy blueprint just wakes up and goes to work. So, thank you. All right, beautiful souls. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. If there is anyone new here, my name is Genna Rose Giannetti. I am a meditation mindfulness teacher. I am a trauma transformational women empowerment coach. I focus on love, the inner child, overcoming trauma, sacred sexuality, and so much more. I help people to live happier, healthier, more magical, and spiritual sovereign lives. So I welcome you. I am here to awaken everyone to this grand spiritual awakening that we are having at this magical time in history with all of the chaos and all the not knowing what's going to happen next in society. I'm here. So I thank everyone for joining today. And if you are new here with me, I welcome you to just start to close down your eyes for just a moment. We always start our session together with us all closing down our eyes and just joining hands as if we're all here together. So I just invite you to just close down your eyes for just a few moments and just start to anchor in the beautiful breath, breathing in and breathing out. Taking the biggest deep breath that you've taken today. And really just having gratitude for your breath. For your breath is your life force energy. So as you inhale and exhale, fill up your whole body and just start to melt in the awareness of this beautiful energy, your beautiful life force energy. Have gratitude for this breath. I know that your breath can literally reset you. It can transform you. It can renew you. So just take a couple more deep breaths. It feels so good right now. One more. And as you breathe in on the exhale, breathe in a beautiful white crystalline light from the crown of your head and move that white crystalline light all the way through your whole entire body. And then imagine in your pineal gland, in your third eye, all of us together. Picture every single person that's here right now, gathered together in a beautiful circle. For you may not know people's faces or names that are here right now. But just imagine a bunch of people coming together and trust your mind that your mind knows the face of everybody that's here. And then start to grab hands with everybody that's here. Starting to hold hands. And as you grab hands with everybody that's here, start to send out that light that you just anchored into your body, out to every single beautiful soul that is here right now. And send that light out, filling up the whole entire circle with light, as big and as bright as the sun. And set the intention that for today and for every day, we are creating a safe community, a safe space, comfort, unity. Start to send out words of love, of light, of encouragement. And start to melt in this light. Feel the healing of all of us gathered. Start to feel the beautiful intention that we set. Start to feel the support. Feel the safety. Feel the guidance. And then breathe in this light one more time. Knowing that we are all together right now. We've created this beautiful safe space. And leave a little bit of a gap in the circle so that others can join in as they come and they can just grab hands with us. And then open up your beautiful eyes and smile at me and give a big stretch today. Big stretch, big stretch. Oh, that feels so good. Big stretch, guys. To the right. Oh, I needed this stretch. Oh, that feels so good. And to the left. Oh, feels so good. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, shake it out. Woo. Oh, that feels so good. Ooh, welcome everyone. All right. Hello, Shu. Hello, hello. When I can remember that my journal and learn so much, but lately I can't remember them as often. Jen, I love your energy. Thank you. I love you guys. Yes, so how is everybody feeling today? What is everybody thinking about? What is on everybody's mind? What is everybody in need of today? So, a couple of things today. First off, those who have been with me know that I usually, majority of the time, I usually just go with the flow. And I just allow the universe and you guys to guide me to wherever we need to go for conversation and communication and meditation for the day. I do want to set the intention that a couple more times a week that we will have certain days where we will go with the flow, and then we will have certain days where we will have set topics to discuss. So with that being said, I wanted to write down some notes before we start on different topics that you guys would like for me to give. So I'm going to ask and invite you guys to please write in the comment box any subjects, topics, ideas that you guys have for me to do topics on. Mossy, low energy physically and mentally. Beautiful. Low energy. I'm going to write these down. Low energy physically and mentally. I feel that today. Okay, what else? Karen, thank you for mentioning how important breath is. Yesterday, I was at the park sitting on an overlook, and the breeze was glorious. I can feel that, Karen. I can really feel that. I was so grateful for the fresh air I was breathing. That's beautiful. Yes, and you know what? With that being said, I'm going to put breath because I feel like I don't talk enough about breath, and maybe we can even talk about that today. But please let me know some more topics. That is beautiful. I'm really feeling inspired to talk about breath a little bit more today, but we'll see where the topic goes. I'm trying to get motivated by exercise. Okay, there's one, exercise. What else, guys? What else do you feel you're interested in learning more about, knowing more about, that you may be struggling in, that you may need to be a little bit more in tune with? I've been wanting to get a little woo-woo on you guys. Moon energy. Yes. Beautiful. And, you know, I'm so grateful that you mentioned that, Heather, because I've really been trying to set the intention that for the new moons and the full moons that I will be leading a meditation, and for the full moons and new moons and all the other planetary stuff. And I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then I forget. So I'm making a note, and we have a full moon coming up. I believe it's the 27th. We have a full moon coming up. I think it's an Aries. Don't get me. It may not be an Aries. But I want to start doing that more. I want to definitely start doing more new moons, full moons, all of that stuff. Beautiful. Perfect. Give me a couple more. What else are you guys interested in? Hi, Zen. My kitty cat's joining us. Struggling with anxiety and breath work is helpful. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Zen, can you sit down? I don't know if you guys can tell, but my cat's right in front of the screen. Sit. Just sit. Should we talk about cats? Hi, Zen. Okay. Okay, struggling with anxiety and breath work is helpful. Beautiful. Anxiety and breath work. You guys are giving me such great ideas. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because at the end of the day, I am here for you guys. I am here for you guys. So whatever you guys need. Dreams and aspirations. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Dream interpretation. Yes. Beautiful. I love it. More on motivation and procrastination. Yes. I love it. I love it. You guys are fantastic. This is great. This is great. Shadow work. Ooh, Shell. Woo! Shell's on it. Shell wants the shadow work. Man, oh man, oh man. Have I been doing the shadow work, guys? Oh my goodness, have I been doing the shadow work lately? Oh, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. If I don't do shadow work today, I'm going to do shadow work this week. For sure. Because shadow work, whew, I'm doing it. I'm doing it lately. I'm also struggling with fear and anxiety. Yes. Beautiful. Well, fear and anxiety aren't always beautiful, but it's beautiful that you are addressing that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You know, and I always say the only thing to feel is feel itself, because feel, and I'll give you a little snippet on the talk I would give, is feel is a made-up concept. It feels very real. But feel is linked to the future. Feel is linked to something that's not happening in the now. I mean, we may be fearful in the moment if a ghost is chasing us, or, someone's chasing us with a chainsaw. But the majority of the time, feel is linked to the future. And so, feel is easy to, navigate away from, because if you simply ask yourself, what am I really fearful of? What am I really scared of? Then it will just like magic unravel a whole nother subject that you didn't even think about, that the fear is actually linked to. So that's beautiful. So with that being said, my quote for you for the day and for everybody is, the only thing to feel is feel itself. Beautiful. My cat is going crazy right now. 22nd full moon, yes. Ooh, limiting beliefs. Yes, limiting beliefs. I love it, I love it, I love it, yes. If anybody's just coming in, I'm asking for different topics that you guys are interested in me talking about. We can do this for about maybe a couple more minutes. So let me know in the chat box what kind of subjects you guys are interested in me talking about. What is a great interest to you? Thank you in advance for explaining these things as we go, because I'm clueless about shadow work and moon things. You're so good at helping introduce new things. Ooh. Okay, yeah. So I'll give a little bit of a idea on that. Okay, so shadow work. Every part of us, we all want to believe and know that we all want to believe that we're all light. I think anyone who grew up Christian, right? There's this belief to move away from sin, right? To move away from darkness. But darkness, what the church doesn't teach us, if you were brought up Christian, is that darkness is a very big part of who we are, and that we cannot survive without our darkness. That we have both light and dark forces within us. We have the yin and the yang. If you're familiar with the yin and yang, the yin and yang is, and I wish I could show you guys pictures, but you have the yin and the yang is a circle, and half of the circle is filled with black, and half of it is filled with white. Kind of like this, like in a little shape like this, in a circle. And within the white side, there's a little black dot. And within the black side, there's a little white dot, which shows that even the white has a little bit of darkness in it. And even the black has a little bit of light in it. And that light and dark forces cannot survive without each other. And so when we are doing shadow work, we are looking at our darkness. We are looking at the darkest parts of who we are, and we are facing them. We are looking at them. We are saying, why know what? I am this darkness. I am this thing that I don't want to be. I'll give you guys a little bit of a snippet into me lately. I had told you, what I'm going with my partner. And a lot of my darkness has been coming up. One thing that I have really been facing, and thank you in advance for allowing me to be open and vulnerable with you guys, just about my life and where I'm at. And thank you for allowing this to be a judgment-free zone for me, a judgment-free zone for you and for everybody. But one of the biggest things that I've been facing lately is my control. I have a part of me that always wants to be in control and can be very controlling. And I don't like it. I don't like that part of me. But I'm looking in the mirror at myself and I'm recognizing it. I'm not running away from it. And I think that's the big thing that, Buddhists talk about is you need to integrate these light and dark forces of who you are. And so, as a little Christian girl, we are taught, or a Christian boy, if you were brought up, Christian. I use this as a reference because this is, how I think about it. That we're taught to run from the darkness. We're taught to run from the sin. We're taught to don't look at it, just avoid it. Be the light, be good, be the angel, be the saint, be Jesus, be Christ, right? But there was darkness inside of us. Even Jesus himself, what is that story in the Bible where he threw over the tables, right? That could be perceived, and that's the big word, is perceive. Everything is perception of darkness. So, I've been working with this fact that I may have a little bit of control issues. And so that's my shadow work that I'm doing. I'm looking at my darkness and I'm doing shadow work, and I'm looking at my shadow. I'm looking at my darkness, and I'm saying, want to know what? I am a little bit controlling. And I have two choices. Either I can decide not to be, right? Or I can own it. I can own it and be like, well, you know what? Yeah, I am controlling. And you know why I'm controlling? I'm controlling because I think I do a good job at knowing how to do things. And my control, and this is kind of where parts work comes in. If you've been with me, I do a lot with parts work. Is I can look at my control and say, well, you know what? Yes, this may be dark. This may be a shadow aspect. But there's also light. Just like in the yin-yang, there's light in my control. Because it goes back to my childhood of me never being in control. And so at some point in my life, this controlling behavior that I have served me. It saved me. It helped me. It did right by me. It was not a negative tendency, because when I was a little girl, if I wasn't controlling, and this is a little snippet of my childhood for you guys, I had to be in control of my life, because if I wasn't in control of my life, then I wouldn't end up going to school. So I had to learn at a very young age, Genna, if you want to go to school today, you have to wake yourself up. You have to get yourself up. You have to, I would watch cartoons in the morning before school, and I would know exactly what time to get on the bus for school based off of when one TV show ended and another TV show started. So so then I would go to school and I would get on the bus and I have to teach myself how to do homework. So this idea of me being controlling had a time in my life where it served me. It served me to be in control when I was a little girl, because no one was telling me what to do. And if I didn't take control out of my life, then no one took control out of my life. So shadow work is looking at these negative, or perceived, big word again, perceived ideas of negativity, of darkness, of shadow in us, and we're facing them. we're looking at them, we're not avoiding them, but we start to integrate them into us. And then we can move past it. So, shadow work is not easy because, society wants to show us that darkness is bad. And I don't think, and agree to disagree, but in my perception, darkness is not bad. What's bad is when you don't face your darkness. Darkness is bad when you don't see your darkness and you don't see how you're hurting people. You don't see how it's affecting other people. That's when it becomes bad. That's when it becomes evil, is when you don't start to integrate your darkness and your shadow work. So that's shadow work for you. I hope that explains it. Let me know. That's a rough, 5-minute synopsis of shadow work. Let me know if that resonated with you. And then I can tell you a little bit about moons too. But definitely have dark parts that haunt me. It said something snippy to the neighbor yesterday and beating myself about it. Let it go. Easier said than done, but let it go. You have two choices. Either let it go or go to the neighbors and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, neighbor, I'm sorry I was being snippy yesterday. I was having a moment and I'm sorry. Right? We always have two options. Apologize or let it go. And your neighbor probably doesn't even remember it again. Probably not even thinking about it. Genna, your explanation was spot on. Love to you being so open with us. Yes, thank you. I can so much relate with what you're saying. Yes. Yay, thank you. Planning and apologizing. Beautiful. But don't apologize. Always apologize. Always, the way I think about apologies is society wants to teach us that we need to be the bigger, better, stronger person by allowing others to come to us and apologize. For some reason that I can't comprehend, society has told us that we need to keep our pride and we need to keep our ego and allow others to come to us and apologize to us, like if we're having a debate with our partner. But for me, I believe that the stronger, better person is the person that's willing to apologize first. In apology, you are letting go of your ego. You are letting go of your pride. And you're saying, well, you know what? I'm not perfect and I'm sorry. It's kind of this game of childlike mentality versus grown-up mentality. I don't care if you're 40, 80, 100, 2 years old, 10 years old. You have reached complete maturity and you have grown up when you are able to be vulnerable and open and be able to shed your heart and apologize. There was great strength in saying, I am wrong. I am wrong. And I think it's very childlike to take a stance on waiting for someone else to apologize. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you ever had a fight with anybody, if you're fighting with your neighbor in this example, then you're not wrong. They're not wrong. You're both wrong. You're both wrong. You both have something to apologize for. And you're not right and they're not right. And you both have something. You're both right. So it goes kind of back to that yin yang, and it goes back to the idea of perception, that everyone is always right and everybody is always wrong. And take that how you want to. It's a mind-blowing, earth-shattering thought that you are always right and you are always wrong at the same exact time. Because all it is perception. I'm wearing a pink sweater, right? To me, this is pink. I'm looking at it, I'm wearing it. I've had this since college. It's been like 10 years since I've had the sweatshirt. But maybe you guys were looking at the screen and saying, that's a red sweater. That's a red sweater. Well, who's right? Who is wrong? It's all based off of perception. It's all perspective. Whatever anyone believes to be true creates their reality. And, especially with all of these conspiracy theories that are going on right now, the truth is that the conspiracies are right and the conspiracies are also wrong. And it's all whatever you perceive for the word to be, because, and this is another subject that I would love to talk about, and I want to make sure if I'm going to talk about it, everyone's ready for it. My cat's right here. Is that those infinite parallel realities, those infinite vibrations and frequencies and dimensions that are around us. And every time that we think a thought, we create that reality. Every time we are at a point in our life where we are at a fork in the road and we have to make a choice. Zen, can you sit down? That's my cat. Every time we're at a fork in the road and we have to make a choice, both choices get made. Both realities end up happening. And the reality that becomes the most prevalent is the reality that our consciousness at that moment decides to walk along. So, especially with these conspiracy theories, to bring it back, there is a reality where these things exist, and there's a reality where these things don't exist. But the choice is ours, which reality we want to feed. And I'm going to be completely honest. I don't want to feed that reality. I don't want to live in the reality where, the world is purposely harming each other. I don't want to live in the world where, this whole thing with COVID that's happening is a scheme, however you want to put it. I don't want to live in that reality. Do I believe that reality is happening? Yes. But do I want that reality? No. So what am I doing? I'm choosing to close my eyes. And this is our choice. I'm choosing to close my eyes and look at the reality that I want to look at. And you can decide to close your eyes and still know that that reality exists and not be, what's the word I'm looking for? Naive. You can, and you can choose to know what's going on, but not look at it. Because, law of attraction, if anyone's familiar with law of attraction, it's a law that states that what we bring our attention to is what we get. It's a law, it happens, we use it in the wrong ways, which is another topic I would love to talk about. But what we bring our attention to grows. So if I continue to bring my attention to how the government is screwing us over and how the whole world is here to destroy us all, then I'm going to feed that reality, and that's going to, most importantly, lower my vibration. And by lowering my vibration, I'm not going to reach higher states of consciousness. I'm not going to reach enlightenment. I'm going to be in depression. I'm going to be in anxiety. I'm going to be in anger. Because if I choose to continue to believe that the government is screwing all of us over and purposely hurting us, then what is that going to make me feel like? That's going to make me feel angry. That's going to make me feel sad. That's going to give me depression. That's going to give me anxiety. It might even make me violent. It might make me want to run out into the streets and fight people. So it is going to lower my vibration. And I'm going to be completely honest. I believe that's what, if this stuff is happening, which it is happening, whether in this reality or another reality, whatever reality, that's what these leaders would want. They would want to lower our vibration, because only when you lower your vibration can they control you. Only when you are in a low vibration can you get sick. You cannot get sick, people. And you guys, I'm telling you, you cannot get sick if you're in a high vibration. You cannot get coronavirus. You cannot get a cold. You cannot get any kind of illness if you are in a high vibration. You can only get it if you're in a low vibration. But we are getting low vibrations. Every single one of us gets in a low vibration. All of us get sad. All of us get angry. And low vibrations are not bad vibrations. They're just different vibrations. They're just a different frequency. Just like Karen, you always talk about music. Those are those different strands that you play on your instrument. That's the reality. That's how you can think about it, Karen. Think about like the musical, and I forgot what it's called, like the different keys and the different oh my goodness, you know what I'm talking about, Karen. The different notes. The different notes that you play are a different frequency. It's a different vibration. It's a different sound. And so that many realities, that many different universes, that many different choices that are constantly going around. I got a little bit woo-woo on you guys, but I don't know. Yes. Good for you guys. I'm proud of you guys. And so like that was one of the reasons that I came back from Michigan. Those that, regulars with me. I was in Michigan about a week and a half ago. And I love my family. But I came back because it is low vibration. My mom watches the news nonstop. Everywhere I went, my family was scared of, COVID. And it's just not... It just didn't feel good. It doesn't make me love them any less. It's normal. I understand. I understand why they are where they are. But yeah. All right, beautiful friends. So thank you. How did that resonate? Did any of that resonate for you? Did any of that sound a little bit woo-woo to you? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you understand it? Did you not understand it? Let me know, because, these are the kinds of things that I really want to talk about. God, I love this cat. I have my cat in front of me right now. He's just looking at me. He's super sweet. Oh, spirit guides. I think that's a good one. Any other, I would take a couple more minutes and then we're going to do a meditation. Let me know any other topics you guys would like to talk about. Nope, it's not over yet. We're going to meditate, but I just want to see if there's any more topics you guys want to talk about. If you have any suggestions for the next coming days, next coming weeks, those that don't know, I go live Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. So usually we just go with the flow, but I'm asking for different topic ideas. So I'm going to ask you to please just drop those topics into the comments. Truth. When you are constantly stressed, it shuts down your immune system down. Yes. Yeah. What really makes us sick, I think, would be a great discussion. What really makes us sick? Okay, what else? Yes, many frequency, pitch, vibrations making music. Yes. My family is the same, low vibration. Yes. It's not over. I tried to avoid going back. Yes. I hear you. My mother-in-law is constantly watching the news, and she's constantly in a low vibration. Yeah, and this is what they want. They want us to have low vibration, because if we have low vibration, if you're buying into this reality, and this is reality you want to live in, then they want us to have low vibration, because in low vibration, then they can control us. And listen, I don't like talking or telling people what to believe in, because you have these beautiful brains and these beautiful minds to decide for yourself what's right for you and what's wrong for you. But what I will say is that with all this COVID stuff, you have this beautiful mind. You have this beautiful brain. You know you better than anybody does. You have lived in this body. You have lived with this mind. You have lived with this heart for as long as you have been on earth. And your soul is infinite, and you've had your soul for however long you are a soul, infinite amount of time. And no one knows what's better for you than you. No one should know your body and should know how your body is feeling, what your body needs, better than you know your body and what your body needs. So with that being said, what strikes me the wrong way with all this COVID stuff is that others who are not in my body is trying to tell me what's best for my body and what's best for other people's bodies, because at the end of the day, only you know what's best for your body and what's not best for your body. And in you knowing what's best for your body, you can then look out into the world and say, this is what's best for my body. And because this is what's best for my body, I am helping other people to know what's best for their body, because I'm following my truth and I'm following my body. And in me following my truth in my body, I am then living my authentic self. And then I am going out into the world and I am being a better neighbor. I am being a better friend. I am being a better family member, because I'm living in my truth and I'm not allowing other people to tell me what to believe, how to be, what to put in my body, what not to put in my body. Because only you know why you are here on this earth at this time. Only you know your purpose. Only you know your body. If I have a tummy ache right now, I'll give you an example. Let's say I have a tummy ache. Does anyone know I have a tummy ache? No one knows I have a tummy ache unless I tell you I have a tummy ache. I know what's happening in my body. And so then if I have a tummy ache, I don't actually have a tummy ache, but if I had a tummy ache, then I say, okay, body, why do you have a tummy ache? And maybe my body says, you need orange juice. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. But then based off of what my body tells me, I can choose, oh, I just need orange juice. Or, oh, I just need to go to the bathroom. Oh, I need to go to the store and I need to get Pepto-Bismol. Or I need to go and get a prescription and I need to get something for my tummy ache. Only we know what's going on in our body. And what strikes me the wrong way is that idea that other people think that they know what's best for our body. Yes, they studied the body. Yes, science is true. Yes, they have ways to research all of this. And that's beautiful. And I'm so grateful. I'm truly so grateful that we have the options that we have. But that's what they are. They are options. And since we have the options, then we have the beautiful mind and the beautiful brain to then decide if the vaccine is what we want or the vaccine is not what we want. And we get to choose. And it doesn't matter what you choose. It does not matter what you choose. You have to choose what is best for you. And I will never judge you. Whatever you choose to do for your beautiful body is what you choose to do. And like I told you guys, my shadow work that I'm going through right now is control. And that's on a mass scale right now. The control is the mass scale that's going on of others trying to control everybody else. Controlling everybody else and telling everyone else what's best and what's not best for them. So that's all I want to say about that. I want to read through these comments and then we're going to meditate. I love you guys so much. I love you. 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 If you guys are feeling love, hit that heart. Hit the hearts. Hit the hearts and tell me that you feel the love. Deborah says anxiety and panic attacks. Whew. I'm writing that for sure. For sure. Any other suggestions and topics? Then we're about to go into the meditation. I feel very surprised by my lovely mom who constantly talks on health and illness. It drains her mentally, and I feel ill mentally at times. Yes. I know that. Your life is what you choose to give your attention to. Yes. Happy rising, Brittany. Suppressed, not surprised. Yes. I think this is mostly true, but most people need help. Okay, so why do we need help, Brittany? Think about this. Everybody think about this. We need help. Yes, we need help in the community sense. Yes, in the community sense, we need help. But it's society that has told us, thank you for the love. It's society that tells us that we need help that makes us need help. It's society that has told us that we can't think for ourselves. It's us being back in school and us wanting to stand up in the classroom and the teacher telling us we need to sit down is why we are scared to stand up now. Because society for so long shut us down and told us not to listen to our body. And maybe as a kid you needed to stand up because your legs were hurting you. Maybe your legs were hurting you and you really needed to stand up and you really needed to walk around that classroom because your body was hurting from you sitting down. And no 2-year-old, no 3-year-old needs to be sitting around all day long. I can't sit all day long. So, but when you don't have the words to say, well, I need to stand up because my legs hurt right now, and so I need to walk around the classroom because I have a lot of energy flowing through my body and I need to let go of it. If you don't have that language to explain things, then you're allowing the word to tell you what is best for you, what is best for your body, and is allowing them to control you. And let me tell you, as a teacher, I'm a teacher by trade, that I know that in a classroom setting, it's much easier if all of my students can be compliant. It's much easier when I'm giving a lesson if all of my kids can just sit still and sit in their seat while I teach the alphabet. It's much easier for me. And because it's easier for me, I'm controlling them to sit down so I can finish the lesson because I have a belief system. If they sit down and I finish the lesson, then they will learn something. So it's because society has taught us that we don't know what's best for us, that we believe we have to listen to the news. We have to listen to other people. And we are taking away our own internal guidance system that we are all given. When we were born into this planet, we had an internal guidance system. Look at babies. We don't need to teach babies when to eat or when to go to the bathroom or when to cry or when to sleep. Babies automatically know when to do that. Babies automatically know to go towards the nipple when they're hungry. Babies know how to do that because they have their own guidance system. But it's the minute that we raise babies to say, hey, you need to eat food when they're not actually hungry, that we start teaching our children that they can't trust themselves. They can't trust our guidance system. And that's why all of us as grown-ups don't know what's best for us. And I'm talking about myself included. I don't know what's best for me. So I'm constantly asking other people's advice. Hey, what do you think I should do? Well, only I know what I should do. I get a little heated. I get a little passionate sometimes. But I do think we all need help. So I do agree with that, Brittany. Also, every news source is biased. Once you realize where they're trying to lead you, you can learn to filter the news for a fact and ignore all the controlling. Yes. And guidance and education. Yes. By people who actually have knowledge. Jenna, amen to that, Jenna. Yeah. My body doesn't want COVID. Others being vaccinated reduces my risk of dying. It's that simple. Others being vaccinated reduces my risk of dying. It's that simple. What if we care about someone and they put drugs or alcohol or some other damaging substance in their body? Well, as a daughter of addicts, I know that so well. As someone who has been with a lot of addicts, I know that struggle so well. I know that. But as we all have experienced in our lives, when someone tells us not to do something, we grab on even stronger because only we can come to the conclusion that we need to come to. I just had this debate with my partner last week, and I got so mad at him at what he was choosing to do with his body, let's be honest, that I left for Michigan, and I left him. And then I realized at the end of the day, who am I to tell him what to do with his body? I can't tell him what to do for his body. I can't tell him what's good for him to put in his body and what's not good for him to put in his body because I'm not in his body. I'm not in his body. And it's the hardest. And trust me, Leo, I get it so much. It's the hardest lesson. I told you, my darkness is control. I want to believe that I know what's best for everybody because I know what's best for myself, right? I'm vegan. So I'll be completely honest with you guys. I want the world to be vegan. I want the world to stop eating animals. I want the world to stop eating eggs and milk and hurting animals. I want that. But who am I to control you and tell you what's best for your body? Because maybe your body needs milk. Maybe your body needs eggs. Maybe your body needs chicken. Maybe you need that energy of those other animals within your blueprint, right? So I teach what I teach only based off of what I feel in my body. The government's doing the same. The body, everybody that's pro-vaccine is saying get vaccines because that's what's best for their body. That's what's best for them. And so because that's what's best for them, they want to say, oh, well, if it's best for me, it must be best for you too. But we're all different. We all are sitting here having different skin colors. We all have different eye colors. We all come from different nationalities. We all speak different languages. We all have different beliefs, and none of us here was raised in the same environment. We all are beautifully unique and beautifully different. And because we are unique and because we are different, we can't have the same things in our body, because what's in my body is a different makeup than your body. We don't have the same body. We may all have a heart. We may all have lungs. We may all have eyes or hair. But the internal of my body is different than your body. So what I put in my body is different than what you put in your body. And the only way that you know what's best for you is by closing down the external world, truly closing down the external world, and meditating and learning what is best for you. And that's the meditation we're going to do today. I am going to move you guys into a vibration so that you are trusting your internal guidance system, so that you don't need to look to the external world to tell you what's best for you. Because looking to the external world, and trust me, guys, I am someone that's always seeking advice. I look to the external world. But looking to the external world lowers our vibration. Okay. I love you guys so much. Unfortunately, Leah, you can only help them so much. Ultimately, they have to make the choice to change, yes. I'm not sure if they are in the state to make that choice. When they are ready, they will do it. My mom has been sober for like 18 years now. Maybe not that long. Like 12 years. I gave her a little bit more credit. She's been sober 12 years. But my mom couldn't get sober until she hit rock bottom. And people, you got to remember that there was a higher plan. There's a higher guidance system out there right now. Those angels, those guides, those whatever you believe in, extraterrestrials. There's so much that we can't see that is going on around us, and we are replaying out our karmic patterns. And right now at that time, it may not be the time for them to give up that alcohol, that drug, that addiction. Because if they gave it up now, then it will alter some kind of different time, place, past, future event. We never know the reason. All we can do is put trust in the universe, put trust in God, put trust in ourselves, put trust in ourselves, and do what's best for us. I had a choice to walk away from my partner or come back. I walked away. I left. And then once I had some distance away from him to really figure out, okay, do I really want to be away from him or do I not want to be away from him, was the moment that I decided that I'm coming back. And I came back, and I'll be honest with you guys, I'm very vulnerable about my life. Me coming back right now is kind of like a probation period. He knows that. I know that. Right now, we're kind of just testing out until October. What are we going to do after October? I'm here until at least October. Because in October, I'm moving to Sedona, Arizona. So right now, it's kind of just testing out. I tell him my expectations. He tells me his expectations. I'm not here to control him. I'm not here to tell him what to do. But he knows what I need in a partner to stay in partnership. But then at the end of the day, it's his choice if he wants to act like a partnership or if he wants to act like a soul partnership. It's at the end of the day, he gets to choose. And I'm not here to make him choose. I'm here to stand in my authentic self. I'm here to stand in my beliefs and my desires and what I need in partnerships. And then he gets to decide if that's what he wants, he needs, or not. God, you guys, I love you guys so much. We got to get to this meditation. Okay, let's read this. I'm not sure if they're in the state to make that choice. Michigan, yay! Will do. You can inspire us. If you go by control route, then we will need cops to monitor enforcing of those rules. So best way is to inspire others to do what's good for them. I believe that if everybody did what's best for them, we wouldn't need the government. We wouldn't need the police to enforce anything. Because if everybody was actually doing what's best for them, then everything would be a peaceful place. I believe that if Hitler wasn't told what to do or not do as a child, then maybe Hitler never would have been the horrible, evil, whatever that he had done to the world. If someone told him to trust his own guidance system, maybe he wouldn't have been so angry that he did so much horrible stuff to the Jews. But maybe I don't know. I'm not Hitler, but I'm just saying, I believe that if you allow children to be who children really are, then they won't grow up to kill people. They will grow up to be loving, kind people. I'm not getting the vaccine. What happens to my body, my choice? People have such anger over it, even in my family. My girls got it, and they shame me for not getting it. Yes, a silent and trusted internal guide. Do what's best for you. Trust yourself. I don't need government to control me or what is put in my body. Yes, I heal you. Yes, yes, yes. You are a smart, powerful woman, Genna, so young and such wisdom. If you don't get the vaccine and get the virus, please don't go to the hospital and put more stress on healthcare workers. Okay, listen, guys, let's not have a debate. This isn't a debate. Everyone needs to trust their own body. Everybody has to trust their own body. Everyone has to do what's best for them. I am vegan. What if I told everyone right now, you better go vegan? You have to go vegan because you are immortal. What if I said you are immortal and you are killing lives and you are killing souls and you are killing animals? Then everyone would leave this chat right now. You have to do what's best for you. Okay, so let's be loving. Remember, this is a safe space. Remember, this is a kind circle that we created. This is a safe place for us to come together and give our opinions without judgment, without fear, in safety, in security, and love. Okay, so please, let's not have any hate, people. Okay, I respect your choices, respect my choices, respect each other's choices, and believe that everybody knows what's best for them. Okay? I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And I want to hold this safe and secure circle for everybody. But we need to come in peace. We need to come in love. This is not a protest. No one's in protest right now. Yes, trust your own body. Animals know what to do with their bodies. Shouldn't humans raise their levels by being better than animals? Yeah. This is not a construction discussion to have, yes. And for your community, yes. Let's trust your own body. No debate. Lead with love. No, we'll have to do what's best for other people, not to be so selfish and think of ourselves. Hang in there, Dane. You are not alone. Love them. Okay, again, let's be kind. Okay? And this is the last thing I'm saying about that subject. Absolutely the last thing. Everyone is doing what they're doing because they believe that they're doing what's best for other people. I promise you. I promise you. If you get the vaccine, you're getting the vaccine because you believe that getting the vaccine is going to be beneficial for other people. If you choose not to get the vaccine, then you are not getting the vaccine because you believe that getting the vaccine is going to hurt other people. And in our human minds, it's hard for us to comprehend the other side of the tracks. But it's true. Because no one knows what's best right now. If the vaccine was 100% effective, then people wouldn't be dying of the vaccine. I know 3 people who have died from the vaccine. 3 people. And I swear on my life, I know I had to attend a funeral for someone that died from the vaccine. I don't know anyone in my reality who died from COVID. Now, you may know 3 people that died from COVID. And so you make the choice you make. Everybody's living in a different reality. And that's what the government wants right now, is to separate us. And I am here right now, and I'm saying I'm not letting you guys run. I'm not letting us be separate. We need to come together in love and light. We need to break down that border and love each other. Love every single country, every single culture, every single religion. I am standing for love. I am standing for love. Okay, so with all this said, let's meditate. Let's meditate. Yes. 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 All right. I'm breaking this conversation and we're going to meditate, okay? Let's all raise our vibration and meditate. All right, guys, so I invite you to just close down your eyes. I'm going to put some music on to lower our anxiety. If anything shakes you up, it means that there's something that you need to face. If something bothers you, then it's showing that this is coming up for a reason. Because nothing can show up in our reality if there's not a lesson to be learned. I can't log into my computer. Oh my goodness, what is my password? Got it. Alright guys, here we go. Okay, let me know that you guys can hear the music. Can you guys hear the music? Alright guys, and I record all of these meditations, okay? I'm going to record all of these meditations, so I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction and then a little bit of a conclusion. Hello beautiful souls, and welcome to today's meditation. In today's meditation, I will be helping to guide you guys to your own internal guidance system. I will be helping to guide you guys back to your own truth, your own body, your own authenticity, your own individual blueprint, your own heart, your own mind, your own being and soul. And helping you to look inside of you for the answers. For whatever answers, whatever choices that you make and come to is right for you. And in you honoring yourself and you honoring what's best for you, you are helping to create a ripple effect of allowing the outside world to do what's best for them. For every selfish action is a selfless action. So in this meditation, I invite you to just sit down, close down your eyes, and start to breathe in. Trusting the inhale and trusting the exhale. Breathing in your own sense of air. Breathing out. Continuing this breath, and notice who's doing the breathing. Notice who is breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice how your body is constantly sending you messages of when to inhale and when to exhale, without any external advice, and when you should or shouldn't breathe. Start to set the intention to know that you will come back to your own guidance system, letting go of anxiety, letting go of stress, letting go of fear, allowing all the fear to exit your body, and knowing that there was nothing to feel at this point in time, but only an opportunity to connect deeper with others. So breathe in and breathe out. And I invite you to start to bring in a beautiful white crystalline light. And calling in only yourself for this meditation. For this meditation, leaving out any guides, leaving out any angels, knowing that they're constantly around us. But for this meditation, you will be coming to your own internal guidance system and allowing whatever non-physical beings that are guiding you to simply just be them. And start to anchor in this light throughout your whole entire being. Starting to feel this light moving down the crown of your head. And as this light moves down the crown of your head, feel yourself trusting your thoughts, trusting your imagination, trusting your mind, trusting your brain. Allow yourself to heal any unwanted thoughts, any unwanted visions, and let it go. For your mind and your brain is a beautiful place, for this is where your consciousness is stored. So allow this light now to activate higher states of consciousness. Allow this light to connect you deeper with yourself and all those around you. Allow your mind to now activate what's best for you and what's best for the world simultaneously. For when you are doing what's best for you, you are doing what's best for the world. Allowing yourself to fall deeper into this light. Relaxing your mind. Trusting your mind. And moving this light down your eyes. Trusting your vision. Trusting the reflection that you see with your eyes. Trusting your perception. And activating the vision and the world that you want to see. And allowing the light to heal and let go of the world that you choose not to see. And know that you are creating this manifested reality with the thoughts that you think. Activate now the knowing of the awakening that your thoughts are creating your reality. And that what you see in your external world is only a reflection, a projection screen, a movie of the internal dialogue in your head. So activate now with your eyes a world that you want to see, and let go of a world that you do not desire to see, for you hold the power. This is your world. And that we and everybody in this world is you. We are not separate, but we are all one. And move that light down your face, down your ears, opening up the beautiful sounds around you, the beautiful non-physical messages that you receive and the physical messages that you receive. And again, remembering that whatever you hear is simply a reflection, a lesson, to then help you to navigate this world around you. Move the light down your beautiful mouth, having gratitude for all that you can taste, the vocal cords that come through your mouth, and allowing your speech and whatever you believe to be true to project kindness, love out into this world. And further, moving this light down your neck, all the way down your vocal cords, and allowing your true voice to speak. Allowing love, kindness, consideration, peace, happiness to flow through your vocal cords. And allowing anger, sadness, rage, hatred. Allowing the words to be there if they need to be there. But allowing them to come only if it's the path of least resistance to get you into a higher vibration, a higher frequency, so that you can then let it go and reach for more kind thoughts. For even the negative words that we put onto the word, even these negative words serve a purpose for a moment. But then there was time to balance out and reach for peace. For sometimes the word needs to be shaken. And sometimes the word is meant to stay still. So trust your voice and trust the voice of others. And moving this light down your shoulders, your back. And let go of any pain that you are feeling. And trusting your body again to hold what it is meant to hold. Trusting your body to carry you, your soul, your spirit, and carry others in love and light and kindness and consideration. Trusting your body and your back to carry you and the world around you. Trusting your strength, and trusting that if there was something that you are not able to carry, that your body will know to let it go. Moving the light down your arms and continuing knowing and trusting your body to know how much to support and how much to let go of. To know how much weight you, your soul, your body, your mind, your spirit can carry. And then moving the light to your heart and activating your heart. Always activating your heart. Allowing this light to heal any wounds. Allow this light to heal any heartbreak. Allow this light to renew your heart and learn to trust your heart again. For so many of us, trust our mind over our heart when our heart has actually never once done us wrong. Our heart has never once forsaken us. Our heart is always speaking truth. Our heart is always speaking love. For our heart has been beating from the moment we were created in the womb of our mother. For our heart was the first organ that developed in the womb of our mother, not our brain. Yet so often each and every one of us trust our brain. We trust the reflections of the external world. We trust the news and the word and the words of others to tell us what is best for us. Because for some reason, some point in our lives, you decided that you could not trust your heart. Maybe due to a bad breakup, family members, trauma, or pain. Maybe you loved so deeply, or you were so passionate about something, and then it went opposite. that you wanted it to. But activate now and remember that it was not your heart that forsaken you. It was your mind. It was your thoughts. Your heart has been beating from the moment that it was created in the womb. It has never once stopped beating. It has always stood for you. It beats for you continuously without stopping. For our heart beats faster when we need it to, and beats slower when we need it to. For all those who have ever endured heart problems, it is a message that you are not connecting to your heart, that you have been the one that has forsaken your heart. Never your heart, you. For your heart, if you have had heart problems, only gives up when it's tried so many times to be there for you and you didn't see it. Just like you may give up on a partner, you may give up on a friend when you have exhausted all of your energy in trying to help them and they don't see it. So activate now your heart to guide you. As we awaken this planet, we awaken this world, allow your heart to guide you. And allow your heart to guide your judgment-free zone for the world around you. Allow everybody that you meet to activate their heart. Be the mule for everybody to activate their own heart, to do what's best for them, so they can do what's best for the world. And move this light down to your stomach and activating that beautiful gut area. Activating the gut and lighting up the gut so that you can trust your own gut instincts. For your gut is a powerful organ that leads you, gives you direction, gives you guidance. For many of us have learned to stop trusting our gut because we thought that our gut instincts were wrong. But again, only our mind and the reflection of the world around us was wrong. Because the reflection of the world around us was only the projection screen of our thoughts. Our gut has never done us wrong. So let go of the negative, toxic energy that surrounds our gut. Let go of the weight. Let go of the anger that we store in our gut. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And activate this beautiful gut to lead us to gut instincts. Bring your awareness back to this area, for it is a beautiful guidance system. Allow your internal to lead your outer world. And move this light down your pelvis, healing and letting go of any trauma, any pain, any rape, any molestation. Let go of any trauma that you have stored in your pelvis. And activate now, allowing your pelvis, your genitals, to guide you, and trusting you, and trusting yourself to know what's best for this beautiful pleasure-seeking area, for all of the trauma, all of the pain that this area has forgone was not this area's fault. This area did not lead you wrong in its excitement and its arousal. It was the mind and the others who were hurting that led it wrong. So activate now trust that you know what's best for you. and letting go of the external world, letting go of the society's standards for what you should or should not do, with this beautiful pleasure-seeking area that brings life into this world. For this beautiful area is a reproductive organ that brought every single person, every single soul, every single animal into this world. It is the life force area. So activate now that you will come back to your own guidance of this beautiful life force area and give life to it again. And move the light down your legs and down your feet. And let go of any shame, any guilt, for any steps that you have taken that weren't what you preferred. Forgive yourself for any place that you may be at right now, or any place that you may have been at in the past that you regret. Let go of the regret and know that it brought you to this moment so that you can heal, that you can trust your steps, you can trust your legs to guide you down the next steps of your life. Activate now this light to move you into the world, trusting every step that you take, that it's the right step for you and it's the right step for the world around you. And feel this whole light throughout your whole entire body. Feel your whole body lit up with this light. For you have reached higher states of consciousness now. You have reached a higher vibration, a higher frequency, where you now know to trust the world around you based off of your own internal guidance system. The atoms, the molecules, the neutrons. Your body knows what's best for you. And no one can tell you what's best for you and your beautiful body. Come back to your body and trust your body. For your body stands for you. For your body matters. And take this light that you are and move this light now out into the world, out into every person, every friend, every family member. And feel this light extending past your house, past your neighborhood, touching every single person and allowing them to be inspired to trust their own internal guidance system. Moving this light to the government, to the world leaders, that they will come back to their own body, their own heart, that they will let go of any hatred, any fear, any anger. Allowing this light to move through your state, your province. Moving this light through your country again. Moving this light and healing every single being in this life. Being completely selfless. Giving love and giving light. Your own light. To each and every being. Then moving this light throughout every country, throughout the whole entire earth. And surround the whole entire earth with this healing light. Healing corona. Healing the separation. Healing the feel. For there's nothing to feel. And activating this beautiful grand awakening that we are all experiencing. This great awakening of our spiritual powers. Our connection with the divine. And moving this light throughout the whole entire universe now. Sending this light all the way back to its pure source. Yourself. And then taking your hands and joining your hands together allowing your hands to holding your hands together, and bringing this light into your hands now. Breathing life into them. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming back into your body again. Coming back into this moment. And clenching your hands together, holding hands. And as you hold hands with yourself, know that you are holding hands with the world around you. You're holding hands with the world. You're supporting the world around you. And breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And when you are ready, opening up your eyes, smiling into this world, and knowing that you can now trust your own internal guidance system. You can trust yourself to know what's best for you, to know what's best for the world around you. Because everybody in this reality, every single person, every animal, every plant, everything that you perceive is not separate from you, but it is you. So activate now that you remember that everything is you. That everything is here as a reflection of you, to teach you, to show you, to guide you. That everybody here is a different incarnation in a different body, in a different time, in a different reality. But it's all you. For I am you. You are me. We are everyone and everything. We are source. We are light. We are spiritual beings that have come for a temporary time to awaken the planet, to remember who we really are. For this is nothing more than a beautiful game. So I wish you a beautiful day as you continue to navigate the world around you, breathing in and breathing out, and opening up your eyes if you haven't done so yet. I thank you for joining today. I thank you for coming back to your own internal guidance system and trusting me to help to activate your own internal guidance system again. Because your body, your mind, your heart is beautiful, and you can trust it. The more that you trust yourself, the more you'll trust the world around you. I thank everybody for joining today. If you enjoyed this meditation, I invite you to leave a beautiful donation to help to show me that I am helping you and I am helping the world to trust the internal guidance system. For I am not separate from you, but I am only a reflection of you. I am only giving you the words and the lessons that you need to ascend and grow and trust yourself. If you are not yet following me, please make sure to follow me so you can get all of my meditations. Join me live. And I will see you guys again in the next meditation with so much love and so much light. I am Genna Rose Giannetti. I am a spiritual meditation teacher, and I am a transformative trauma coach, inner child coach, women empowerment coach. I am here to awaken the world and bring everyone back to the guidance system. Have a beautiful day, guys. I love you. Alright, guys, we are back. Hello. I'm sorry that the music stopped. My cat decided to sit on the keyboard. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I am so grateful for you guys. I'm grateful that you guys trusted me to bring yourself back to your own guidance system. Thank you for supporting me and allowing me to support you guys. But my wish for the Lord is that everyone remembers who they really are. That everyone remembers that we are not separate, but we are united. We are only here in this body for a short period of time. And it's time that we use our body and our mind and our words to be kind to one another. Because everybody in this reality is doing the best that they can. Everybody's doing the best that they can. And nobody in this reality is here to hurt anyone. Let me know in the comments below. Are you here to hurt people? Are you here for evil? Are you here for destruction? If you are, then please tell me. If not, I'm going to assume that everyone's here for good. Everyone's here to help each other. Everyone's here to love each other. And everybody's doing the best that they can. And sometimes our mind gets a little screwy. And sometimes we all act and say things that we regret, that we don't prefer. But if you look back at those moments in your life where you've done something that you've regretted, or you've done something that was unkind or unjust, you did it because in that moment you needed to release whatever you were feeling. You needed to say those words. You needed to do those actions because you believed in that moment that you did it, that you were doing what was best for you. And the reason that we don't trust ourselves today is because there was a point in our time when we did something that we thought was the best, and then we got punished for it because we got scolded for it. It goes back to childhood. It goes back to that first moment that we took that cookie from that cookie jar because we wanted that cookie. And then we got scolded and we got reprimanded and got told, how could you eat that cookie? You know you're not supposed to eat cookies. And then we learned not to trust ourselves. But we were trusting ourselves. We were trusting that we wanted that cookie. And who was to say what was best for us? How did our mother or father know if that cookie was best for us or not? Maybe we needed that sugar. Our body was firing something within us that said we need sugar. And then we got reprimanded for it. And now as grown-ups, we do the same thing. We do the same thing to other people. We do the same things to ourselves, and we no longer trust ourselves, and we look to the world, we look to the government to tell us if we should eat the cookie in the cookie jar or not. Because at some point in our life when we were children, we wanted that cookie, and we were told that wanting that cookie was bad. And I am here to destroy that. I am here to let go and teach the Lord to come back to their own inner guidance system. To let go of listening to the outside world for what's best for our own internal being, our own internal body. Because no one has the right to tell anybody what's best for them. Yes, others' actions hurt us. It hurts us. But no one is responsible for our emotions other than us. When I got mad at my partner a couple weeks ago and I took off to Michigan, my choice was I can't control what he does, so I'm going to leave. And I was hurt by his actions because I was being controlling. I was trying to tell him what was best for his body because what he was doing with his body was hurting me. It hurt me because I was in partnership with him. But at the end of the day, I wasn't in his body. I didn't know if that's what he needed to do. And I had every right to feel hurt because what he was doing with his body was not what I would do with my body. But I had to take a step back and I had to learn this lesson. And so I teach this to all of you guys based off of my own experience in life. And I let you guys know that I too look to the outside world and I too try to control and tell other people what they should and shouldn't do because I believe that's what's best. But I only can know what's best for me. And I can tell you that when I let my partner do what's best for him and I do what's best for me, our relationship's always better. It's always better when we let people do what's best for them. Because then they're living their truth. And yes, we may be hurt by their actions. It's not always going to be easy to watch what we don't agree with. But when we allow people to make their own choices, we're empowering them to trust their own guidance system. Because as all of us remember, if we wanted a cookie from the cookie jar and we got scolded for eating the cookie, we didn't stop grabbing cookies from the cookie jar. We just found new ways to sneak the cookie from the cookie jar without mommy and daddy knowing. And you know I'm right. No one said, I don't want a cookie. We still wanted the goddamn cookie. Excuse my language. And we found sneakier ways to eat the cookie. And that's why, as a parent, if my child wants a cookie from the cookie jar, tell me you want the cookie from the cookie jar. And it may not be a good time for you to eat the cookie from the cookie jar because I'm about to make dinner. But then I can explain and express to them why it may not be a good idea for them to eat the cookie. And then I allow them to have the choice. Okay, well, I'm about to serve dinner, but if you really feel like you need this cookie right now, then eat this cookie, but then you have to deal with the consequences that you may have a tummy ache later. You have to deal with the fact that you might not be able to make dinner. You have to deal with the fact that you may get sick. And we have to learn to take a hands-off approach. We don't want other people to suffer. No one wants other people to suffer. But only we can deal with the world around us. No one can take away our pain. Just like we can't take away other people's pain. So I thank each and every one of you guys for joining today. I thank you for your love. I thank you for your encouragement. And thank you for all the beautiful topics that you gave. I applaud all of you guys. Oh, thank you for that donation, Monica. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That means so much to me. That really means so much to me, guys. I really appreciate you. And I have one more thing. I've been live for so long now. But I'm considering next week moving my live. I kind of want to play with my time a little bit. And I want to move my live from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, like I've been doing for the past 4 months or so, to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I kind of want to play with that. So just real quick, real briefly, let me know if that time, 10 a.m., me moving it up 1 hour, would or wouldn't work for you. I just want to show my face to more people. So, and I also want to sleep a little bit more. My body is telling me I need a little bit more sleep than I normally need. So, all right, guys. Well, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm going to invite you guys to just close down your beautiful eyes for just a moment while we close down this circle and just come back to your center. Come back to that beautiful vision of all of us standing together in community. Imagine all 133 of us holding hands. Imagine all of us connected together, supporting each other, and no matter what choices we make, no matter if we are vaccinated or we are unvaccinated, whether we are black, white, Asian, Latino, no matter what religion we have, no matter what language we speak, no matter what our gender is. Hold hands with each other and stand for the love, stand for the light, and do not stand for separation. Stand for the celebration of our uniqueness. Stand for the celebration of our authenticity. But do not stand for separation. Do not stand for distance. Come together and hold hands with each other and unite with each other. Say, I stand for you. Vaccinated, unvaccinated, color skin, I support you in your own choice. And feel the love, feel the light. Now when you're ready, placing your hands at your heart, bowing down with me and saying namaste. For my soul recognizes your soul, that we are one soul and many bodies. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that donation, Kay. Guys, thank you so much for those donations. It really means a lot. I didn't want to get out of bed today. I was thinking about playing hooky on you guys because I wanted to keep sleeping. So those donations really do show me, like, it's a good thing you got out of bed today because you got a lot to teach. So thank you. And I remind you guys again, we are one soul in many bodies. We are not separate. Remember that. Try to remember that. We are not separate. We're not separate. We're all one. We're all just having a different incarnation. I love you guys so much. I wish you guys a beautiful day. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. I love you. Thanks for everything. Yay! Before I leave, Dana, I just had that message. If anyone's interested in doing one-on-one, I am a coach. I have 3 spots open for 3 more clients. So if anyone's interested, if anyone's working through like goal control, if anyone's working on trusting their own guidance system, letting go of the external world around them, if anyone's trying to overcome big trauma, transitions, if anyone's struggling with anxiety or fear or walking through their spiritual awakening right now, it's a hell of a fucking time, excuse my language, to go through your spiritual awakening. And you don't have to go through your spiritual awakening alone. So feel free to reach out to me if you guys are interested in a coaching session. Alright guys, I love you. Bye.